Hey guys, Basic Brian here with another 90s review. Today I will be reviewing Jimmy Eat World's major label debut, Static Prevails, from 1996, I believe, recorded in 95, 96. Their major label debut on Capitol Records. Not where they made it big, but they actually got a major label as quite young people before they were in their 20s or as they were 20 or so. So keep that in mind. It's a very iconic album in a way, or it's more of a, not iconic, but more culty because it's a emo core-ish record in a lot of places. And it's recorded with Mark Trambino from Drive Like Jehu, and West Kid in the band, and also he's from Boys Life and post-hardcore, emo, and punk rock. Kind of looked at the Wikipedia for this album, and the cover is actually a roof in Denver with snow on it. These are chimneys, I guess. I've always been kind of confused what this was, and it does fit the album quite well. And there's also a compilation that has a similar photo aesthetic and also a similar band aesthetic of this album, and probably a lot of songs recorded before that album. And it also has a bonus track that's on the vinyl of Static Prevails, and also an alternate version of a song that's actually on Static Prevails as well, Digits and 77 Satellites. So these albums are kind of like a companion piece, definitely. And it was recorded in Sound City in LA, and Big Fish and Encinitas. I believe that might be by San Diego, I don't know for sure. Released July 23rd, 1996. Benchmark of second wave of emo. And the label was pretty skeptical of the band. They thought they lacked edge and looked like Boy Scouts more so than a more aggressive and defiant band. And they were curious about the band's songwriting process, and they made them work with John Auer from the Posies, one of the songwriters, guitarist. And that's an interesting factoid that I didn't know about. I guess they mentioned working with Tom Linton and him explicitly. And Capitol also kind of made him work with Rothrock and Schniff. And those are LA producers that are more recognized. I guess they produce Beck. That's the first thing that comes in mind. And Elliott Smith, for some reason, when he did Figure Eight, probably. And they also have Richter from Christine Front Drive do guest vocals on Digits. And that is a very influential song on the band for the track Digits, which is a pretty aggressive song. And I'd say this album is a little more front-loaded with better songs, but I like all the songs for the most part. And aggressive but melodic post-hardcore, inspiration from Low Seam, Sunny Day Real Estate. And yeah, so those are all my notes that I have. But I guess I'll go over the songs. And I will also say that Tom Linton was still singing a lot. I think he sings lead on 5 of the 12 songs still. And maybe they kind of share on a couple songs as well. And Jim Atkins sings the rest. I don't know their writing process that much, but Thinking That's All is a really good opener, pretty aggressive, screaming on it. and kind of the soft, hard dynamics. Rockstar is a really good, accessible song. It's a Tom Linton, and with those more big shot producers. And it's still a really good song. I really love it. Claire is a more romantic ballad type song by Jim. It's a real classic. The band looks fondly on it, and a lot of people really like it. It has Moog on it. Call It in the Air is kind of a Jim and Tom song together, it seems like. Mostly Jim though. And then 17 is another kind of more sharper at the Sound City recording with Tom Linton. I think they thought Tom was more the lead singer still at this time. And I like episode 4, the next song, a lot, which is really slow and delicate and vulnerable. It doesn't really have a hard, fast dynamic. It's mostly all soft, or it's all soft basically. Digits is a definite centerpiece of the album, one of the emo core songs for sure. I'm not huge in the next song, Caveman, but it has crickets in it, and it's not too bad. It's a good mid-tempo song. It doesn't really have a hard dynamic, but the next song, World is Static, definitely has that. Maybe that's kind of a title track to this album. And I like the soft next song, In the Same Room, which does have that hard, soft dynamic. This is another Jim song. And Robot Factory is a very loud song by Tom. Doesn't really let up. And Anderson Mesa is a good closer with Strings by Jim. And really delicate, nice orchestration, and there's some screaming eventually on it too. So that is just my very quick overview of the tracks. And interestingly, it also says that the drummer plays accordion and what's the instrument called? Concertina, I think that is. And I don't really hear it on the album, maybe on Caveman, but I do hear it on this album, on the bonus track, 77 Satellites, clearly. So that's just something that I wanted to point out and give credit to. And that is my review of 1996's Static Prevails, which just turned 30. And also, Bleed America turned 25, their biggest album. And Clarity is a critic's darling and a very awesome album, amazing. Can't really dispute it, I would say. And thank you for watching. All the best. Cheers.